Kid, did you ever dream of becoming a professional superstar athlete? Anyone in the room? A whole bunch of you? How many of you are professional athletes or were at some point in your life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Athletes, professional. Professional. Okay. A lot of kids do, and one of them is in the room behind me. He made that dream come true. He made it to the NFL and played wide receiver for 3 teams. In case you didn't know, NFL is an acronym, and it stands for the National Football League. Not for long. Yes, it's true. The athletic life of a professional football player is very short. That's what happened to Trent Shelton after a 3-year career at the highest level of his profession. He needed a new business model. He performed on a big stage as a professional football player, but today he's on an even bigger stage thanks to social media. Trent is a nationally recognized speaker, author, and inspirer. Every day, not just on Sundays, Trent Shelton reaches over 10 million people with his words, not his athletic skills. The same intensity and focus that got him into the NFL was applied to mastering social media. Professional athletes are measured by their statistics. Marketers are measured by their statistics as well. Here are some of Trent's. He's got 6.1 million likes on Facebook, 1 million plus on Instagram, 100,000 views per snap on every Snapchat, 210,000 YouTube followers. So if you want to introduce yourself to the world that doesn't know you, you need to be using social media even better. So get set to catch some, not footballs, but great ideas in my good friend Trent's message, which is titled 5 Strategies to Maximizing Social Media. Please welcome the amazing and awesome Trent Shelton. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. How you guys doing? You good? Y'all can do better than that. If you're good, say, oh, yeah. All right, listen, real quick. One of the things that, I believe in is connecting with people, period. Social media, anybody on social media in here? Right, all of us. Social media changed my life, but I did it in an organic way. There's ways you can do it. You can game the system. You can pay with the algorithm these days. How many of you guys are frustrated with the algorithm that's changed all the time, right? Well, I want to teach you some things today where you can beat the algorithm, but it takes you being who you are as a person. And I wish I had longer to talk up here, but I don't. But I want you to understand this first and foremost before I get into this. You're enough. And realize that your gift is you. All right? You don't have to game the system. You don't have to fake it till you make it, but you can build something organic, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about that helped me is create community, okay? Create community. Turn the numbers into a name. What does that mean? It's a lot of likes on Facebook. I have a lot of likes. Those things are great. But one thing that I have a community, a lifestyle. It's called rehab time, right? Rehabbers. So give your community a name. Don't just have them as numbers. Don't just have them as likes, supporters. Like, it's great that they support you. It's good that they buy from you. I get it. But at the end of the day, they provide your lifestyle. They provide your living. I know a lot of us, we have funnels. That's good. But when those people come into those funnels, make those people your family. Because when somebody feels a part of something, I promise you this. They will take your company, they will take your business to the next level because they support you. The reason I'm here today, I get to speak across the world, is because of people that support. I don't know 6 million people at all. I maybe know 600 people, if that. But those people take my messages and spread it to the world, okay? So create community. If you got that, say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, don't say it if you don't mean it. All right, the next thing is create content, and not just any type of content. I'm talking about dope content, all right? Dope content, awesome content, incredible content. And that content has to come from you. I'm not telling you not to be inspired by people, because we're humans that are inspired by a lot of things. But don't be so inspired that you become the next whoever. Your gift is you. So understand your magnet, okay? Understand what draws people to you. Understand why people follow you. And the best way to do this is ask questions. I ask my rehabbers all the time, why do you follow me? Why do you come to my events? Why do you connect with me? What is it about me that helps you connect with me? Understand that. So ask them. Ask your social media followers, what is it about me that makes you connect with me, all right? So understand your magnet, understand that you're enough in that, and be yourself, because your most powerful gift is you, period. And I promise you, when you be you, you will seep through. Me, I have tattoos and dreads. I don't look like a speaker at all, just to be real with you. But that's who I am. And being that, and people feel that, realness will seep through. Realness will impact. Realness will connect. So be real, okay? If you got that, say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, speaking 10 minutes is tough. I'm usually 2 hours trying to cram this all in. All right, number 3, create connection. Okay, create connection, genuine connection. Don't be a robot, okay, when you're a human. And what I mean by that, I see a lot of pages that are just robots. Okay, I understand you might have people work for you. I understand you might have busy schedules, but connect with the people who follow you. Go into their comments. Respond, all right? Don't just post something and just get off of it. Connect with those people. Make yourself available. Humanize your brand. Humanize your page. One thing that I do, you can catch me out here all the time hiking Camelback. I did it this morning. I'm probably super sore right now. But one thing that I do is I invite people to come out, right? I'm not bigger than the world. Even though I have all these likes and followers, I'm not bigger than the world. So connect with your people, humanize, because when they feel cared about, like I said before, they will go hard for you. So get into your comment box, answer messages, respond back to those people. Because like I said before, those people provide your living. So care about those people. I even give out my phone number sometimes, not my real one. But I call people and talk to people. You have to have that genuineness about you if it really means that, okay, it's awesome to be business-minded, I get it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you will impact lives on a whole nother level when you operate more from here than from here. All right, if you got that, say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. The 4th thing, create conversation, all right? In the world of social media, you know, I get it, we have to spend money these days with Facebook and Instagram. They make you spend all the money in the world. But engagement is king. Engagement. On your post, engage with people. Matter of fact, one thing that I want you guys to do, and not just on your post, go to somebody who follows you. Go to somebody who supports you and go comment on their post. Go like their things. Like, get outside yourself a bit, because I'm telling you, when somebody sees that you respond to them, you got them forever. When somebody sees that you actually care and you're a human and not a robot, you have them forever. I wish I can show a screenshot right now. This lady said, I can't believe that you responded to me. I can't believe that it's actually you. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm human just like you. So I challenge you guys to go respond to the people who follow you. And if you want to use a strategy, go to people who are influencers pages, people with a lot of followers, and go comment on their stuff, okay? If you got that, say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. The next thing that you have to do, it's all C's, make it easy for you guys to remember, is to create consistency. Consistency, that's the biggest thing with social media. I've been doing this for 8 years. 8 years. I take some days off. I'm not on there 24/7. I'm not that person. I'm not on there a lot. Honestly, I post, but I'm very consistent. Consistency will bring you to a place of greatness. All of you know that because you're in here today. When you're consistent, you become reliable. When you're reliable, you become trustworthy. You can't take time off with social media. I did that one time. I took 2 months off and my reach went all the way down. So try to do it every single day. You don't have to post 3 times a day or 4 times a day. I post 1 time a day, if that. Maybe 1 time every other day. And I keep that engagement up, all right? So consistency. Make them want to answer the phone. You're probably like, Trent, what are you talking about? Let me ask you guys something. Does anybody in here, I already know the answer, I'm just asking you anyway, just for crowd participation. But have you ever had somebody that calls your phone and like you love when they call your phone, you automatically answer? Say, oh yeah, if you feel that, right? Like they got good information, good energy, good vibes, all of those things, jokes, and you pick up that phone, right? Then let me ask you this, do you have another person that calls your phone? I hope it's nobody in here, okay? You might be giving something away. That calls your phone and like, you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes the energy is bad, sometimes the energy is good, sometimes they bring drama, sometimes they bring, good vibes to your life. Say, oh yeah, if you have those type of people, right? And then you have the third type of person, the person that you're not answering the phone for, right? You probably got them on a block list because you know that it's bad energy. And to be real with you, we probably all been that person, right? We probably all been that person, right? Okay, you don't have to pretend like you're perfect. Nobody's perfect in here. We all been that person. And the reason I say this is to put this into context with social media. Make them want to answer the phone. And the only way somebody's gonna answer the phone for you is that when they know when you're calling, you have great information, that you're there to impact. So what's answering the phone? When you go live, are they going to answer the phone? Are they going to come watch you? I'm not bragging about myself because if you know me, I'm humble. I can care less about numbers. I care about impact. But when I go live, on a bad day, 3,000 people will tune in when I just press live. On a good day, maybe 9,000 people on Facebook will tune in. Why is that? Because over time, with consistency, they know when I get on that phone, I'm going to give them some type of value, some type of worth, some type of good energy, something they can take with their life and grow their life. Has anybody in here ever had, you remember back in the day when you had like the three-way, right? Y'all remember that, right? I'm 33, so we remember that, right? Three-way. So what happens on three-way? Somebody calls you and has great information or maybe a joke. You're like, hold on, let me bring this person on, right? Let me call such and such and let me bring them on, right? Because I want them to hear from you. The share button is your three-way. When you go live, when you post, when people share your stuff, they're three-waying you into other people. They're introducing you to a whole nother world that might not know you. They're introducing you to a whole nother world that might be your biggest supporters. So understand that when you're building this social media, be organic, be real, be yourself. Because I'm telling you right now, your personality will sell more than anything else. You can fake it till you make it. Those things wear off. Facades wear off. Masks fall off. People don't wear masks just on Halloween. So be who you are, because I promise you, the how will reveal itself. But think about the why. And I know you got a lot of whys, but remind yourself of the why every single day. People say, Trent, how do you do this? How do you do that? How'd you get here? I want to get to 6 million likes. I said, you're asking the wrong question. What's your why? What's your purpose? Because when you figure that out, I promise you the journey will always reveal the how. Okay, so I want you guys to apply these steps tonight. Maybe just one. Create that community, create that lifestyle, and make sure when you make a call, make sure you have powerful information, make sure you have realness, authenticity, all those things, and make sure that they answer the phone when you call. If y'all got that, say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.